I'm Jennifer Snassi. You're watching News 24 Live. Well, I'm joined in studio by storyteller comedian Lebohang Mohashwa. He's going to be introducing us to his brand new show called When We Were Nearly Young, and it's on its way to Joburg. Hello.
Hi, Jennifer.
It's not that brand new because you just did a leg in Cape Town. Hey.
I did a leg in Cape Town, and I've done it before in Korea.
Yeah. And so I just lied, really.
No. I'm trying out something new this time around because I used to do it as just a collection of stories, but now I've put together a theme that runs through all the stories and all the jokes to create like one big thing.
Interesting. So you call yourself a storyteller comedian. This
Yes.
sounds like a story that you're telling. What can we expect from this story? What is it about?
Well, the story that I'm telling now, the main story is about transcending your fears and kind of like finding a way like to living in the moment instead of resisting and running away from it.
Yeah.
And like I explore all the terrible thoughts that kind of go on in your head when you're trying to avoid life. So I have stories that explore that theme, and then at the end, it's kind of like we've worked through all the different phases of how this manifests itself. But, you know, throughout the jokes and stories and the tears and all of those things.
Well, why don't you tell us one of those stories?
I don't know, like they're quite long.
Okay.
Well, not long, but like 10 minutes or so, and then the jokes are just the jokes. But I mean, for example, I talk about my first kiss, and this is when I'm going into like perfection, like how perfectionism is so crippling, and I go into the fact that when I was younger, I just wanted things to be so perfect that I wanted my first kiss to be perfect. And the terrible thing about that whole thing is that I planned my first kiss for about 4 years.
What?
Yes.
What, from
From 10 years old.
You planned your first kiss?
Yes.
And what did you expect it to be like?
Well, the thing is, like, at 10, like, I knew that I was gay, like, very young. I didn't know the word until I was 10 years old, and then I knew the word. And then when I knew the word, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I have my own word, so I'm going to be the perfect gay ever.
At 10 years old?
At 10 years old.
That's amazing.
At
Go
10
10-year-old you.
Yeah, well, go my parents.
Right?
Yeah, go my parents. And so I thought like the perfect thing would be for me to like kiss a boy that I really liked. And when you're 10, all the other boys are just like crusty nosed and unappealing. So it wasn't until I was 14 that I finally met the boy that I thought I was going to have my first kiss with. But then things went terribly wrong.
Well, how? You can't leave me hanging like that.
But then I don't want to reveal everything. But like, it's just that when, like, I planned it, I wanted it to be perfect. But then, of course, my best friend liked the guy, and I think the guy was more into my best friend. But then I still went ahead with my scheming and dealing, and then I ended up kissing the wrong person. And
oh my gosh, your 10-year-old life or your 14-year-old
my 14-year-old life
is like a Hollywood film.
I went to a Catholic boarding high school.
Oh my gosh, that makes it even better.
Yeah, so but like that story is kind of like, and at the end of it, I just see how like I was obsessed with trying to get something perfect, but what was perfect was that I was already comfortable with myself, and like all the other things were not that important. So it's like but yeah, it's got a lot of comedic moments and some sad moments, and yeah.
Wow, it
it's
sounds
fun.
Incredible and fun, and what an inspiration you are.
Well, I don't know.
Now, you're a storyteller comedian.
Yes.
What were you doing? I mean, I know you're teaching English, but what did you have a day job before this?
I did. I had a day job before this. My very first job was as a researcher and script writer at Top Billing.
Okay.
And then I'd worked there for like a year, and then I went to Korea the first time. And then I came back, and then I worked at 24.com as a travel writer at gotravel24.com. And then I went to Korea.
Okay, so you've always worked in the media.
Yeah, I've always worked in the media. I worked in the media, and then I taught English. So those are my things. I can take care of children, and I can make dirty jokes. That's terrible.
I know, that is weird. You should never put those together.
No.
All right.
No.
Now, where are you playing in Joburg? How can you see it?
I'm playing at Pop Art. It's in the Mabuning precinct, and I'm playing from the 12th of February to the 15th of February, and that's 8 p.m. from Thursday to Saturday, and then 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. I have to know that to like, you know, say it out loud.
So you can show up.
Yeah, so I can show up. Or like also like when people ask me, I'm not like, trying to recall it, just like say it out loud. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I do like a monthly show there. We're going to fix up the dates for this year, but that's where you can catch me most of the time because I'm constantly working out new stories there.